Hi, it's Kurinyanko here again, welcome back. So we got Heidern trailer from this early morning. As usual, I'll explain in detail that what they show in the trailer. And this time, from normal moves, EX special moves, combo showcase, and I will do some gameplay speculation at the end of the video. Like always, I'm gonna leave a timestamp underneath so you can skip to where your interest immediately. First we got Closey. It's a 2-hit Closey that allows easy hit confirm, and since it's hit kinda high, it can prevent opponent to jump away, so C-throw is your better choice in mid-screen. And Fardy have an amazing range. You can use it preemptively to anti-air, but due to it doesn't hit crouching opponents, so please use with cautions. His standing CD is nothing amazing, but it is a functional CD. But he does have a very good jump CD, quick startup, good for air-to-air, and is decent as a jump in as well. But gotta be careful the timing that when you use it, cause it can be low profiled even if you press it slightly early. In 15, SNK make his 4B into 1 hit, but it seems to reduce the recovery on hit, so I don't think you can punish him on hit anymore. So for his EX special move, at first he got EX Cross Cutter, which he charged the projectile in front of him, then shoot it out, and it does knock down on hit, and also it can be followed up after that as well. It was his major EX move to start the pressuring in 14, but in 15, since there is Shutter Strike, so opponent might be able to use it to counter it if you do it a bit too close to the opponent. And as for EX Moon Slasher, it's basically a full invincible flash kick, well, a chop. It has really fast startup, and it hits pretty hard, which is really good for anti-air and reversal. Different to the normal Stormbringer that drains and recovers a small amount of health, the EX version reduces opponent's meter instead and does reasonable amount of damage as well. And as for EX Stinger, it has a quicker startup in 15, so it can be combo from light attack now. But I'm not sure does it mean that he's gonna lose cigar point before the move become active. Gotta test it when the game is out. At last, we got EX Assault Saber, which is a cross-up special move, and the EX version have a quicker startup and a lower recovery. And when it hit, it launches opponent for easy follow-up chances. As good as it is, it does come with fair amount of risk. You can block punish it and backdash to dodge it, but since it's tricky to dodge and block, and the potential reward is pretty high, it's still a really powerful move. As for combos, this is just to show you that after Heidern slash landed, you can get some more follow-up after that. Then you got Closey to Heidern N. They really could have done more with this, but I guess they just want to show you the super. And you got a very practical meterless combo from light attack, which you will use very often. And here they just to show you EX Stinger have a faster startup, and with half a meter you can do a reasonable damage. And here's a staple 1 meter combo that when you can get a clean close hard attack. Though I think with 1 meter, I think he can get a better damage with Shutter Strike and 1 EX move. And at last, they just want to show you the climax move. But one thing I got to say, not about the gameplay, but when he does the climax, the effect from red and turn into blue, I think it's just to get around with the age rating system. Because if it is red, then they might think that it's blood, then it will like makes the age rating higher. Before I talk about his gameplay, let's take a look on this clip. Just the 2-second of clip already showed his core gameplay, throwing cross cutter, and when they jump, you can use Moon Slasher to anti-air. And in 15, we don't have to activate Max Mode to gain access to the EX move, so when he has spare meter, he can throw out EX Cross Cutter as well, then runs behind it for mix-up. And if somehow they get caught by EX Cross Cutter, they can follow it up with some extra damage. Like mentioned before, Heidern has multiple powerful EX moves, which he can use it anytime as he wants. It makes his defense much stronger and start offense from far that I just mentioned. And once he managed to get close, first he got jump C that can hit cross up and 4B as an overhead. Then you got different version of Assault Saber to do cross up, and as they focusing on blocking, then you got Stormbringer, which is a command throw that can do some damage while recover a small amount of health. So he's not only good at zoning, he's got multiple tools to open you up as well. As a character, besides he doesn't have fast normal up close, he is a really rounded character that he is good for players of all levels. And from a different perspective, if you have to play against Heidern, first is not to get frustrated. In normal cross-cutter, you should able to hop over it. But if he does it from far, dash block is a very good idea. Though in 15, he will just throw out EX cross-cutter from far at any time, you can actually jump back and dodge it, or back roll if it is closed. It's because that once it shoot out, the speed is actually quite fast. It's one of a few projectiles that you can back jump or back roll to dodge it, and occasionally jump forward so that they can't comfortably chase you down. But if somehow that he does EX cross-cutter close to you, I would assume you were able to run up and do Shatter Strike to give him an easy and proper punish. And when you manage to get close enough and score a knockdown, you will have to beware of EX Moon Slasher. Even I assume in 15 the damage is going to reduce a little bit, but with counter hit it's still going to do a chunk of damage. But when he doesn't have any meter, the normal Moon Slasher can be stuffed by low profile before it hits you, so you can safely pressure him when he has no meter. But before you get to that position, during the neutral, you have to beware of Assault Saber at any time, especially when Heidern is start to getting close to the corner. They might try to use that to get out of corner and push you to the corner at the same time. So the general idea is like slowly get close, don't get frustrated, and when you get close, beware of EX Moon Slasher and beware of Assault Saber when you try to get in. Well, that's the brief idea. Obviously this is speculation. It might change a little bit when the game is out, but seeing his move is so similar to KOF 14, I think it should be quite similar. Anyway, that's about it for this trailer analysis. Besides any of his changes, I'm actually more interested on who is he teaming up with, and if it's like the background music that they use. If there's Takuma and Saishu, I'll be quite happy about it, but we shall wait and see. Well, that's it for today. Once again, thank you for watching guys. I'll see you guys soon.